Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. Today, I'm here with a dream, baby. In this dream, I am working with a group of very smart people. Like, in this dream, I knew that the people I was working with, they were very, 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 very smart. Okay, they were very intelligent people. And we were working on a project of some sorts. And while we are working on this project together, we are all learning a ton of very helpful information. Um, while I am here, I have a friend that is with me who also seems very excited about this project and the information that we're learning concerning the project. Okay. The scripture comes from First Maccabees 5:9. And the nations that were in Gilead gathered themselves together against the Israelites that were on their borders to destroy them. And they fled to the stronghold of Dathema and sent letters to Judas and his countrymen, saying, the nations that are around us are gathered together against us to destroy us. So here's the message. Here's the message. Okay, for somebody, it's interesting because, like, what God is bringing me, like, the situation. Okay, for somebody, your enemies, it's funny because they think that they have surrounded you and they're about to pounce on you. But what they don't realize is you part of God team. And when you part of God team, it's not a situation where even though you look like you 1D, and you look like you by yourself, and you look like you are easy target, and you look like it will be easy for them to just go ahead and destroy you and take you out and it will just be over. It is not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like this is a situation where whoever this is for, even if in this material world, in this material sense, in this material vessel, you may seem as though you are by yourself, you're alone, you're scared, you will be an easy target, it'll be easy to take you out. Spiritually, you are on some I'm ready. I'm ready. Like SpongeBob. Already. What's good? Okay, don't you threaten me with a good time. Okay, like I just felt that's for whoever this is for, your spirit in the spirit, because you are a spiritual warrior for Christ, baby. Your spirit is saying, "I don't you threaten me with a good time. This is don't you threaten me with a good time." You know what I'm saying? But see, this is a situation where these people have, like, they really think that you are an easy target. And it's crazy because I feel like this is something that someone has been doing over, over again. This time. This is somebody that keeps sending people after you, and they keep using different people to try to trap you. And every single time they do it, they lose. And it's kind of like Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny. He keep going after him, and every single time he lose. Like Tom and Jerry, keep going after you. Every single time they lose, and not only do they lose, but God punishes them for what they doing. But for whatever stupid reason, they keep thinking to themselves, you know what? This time I'm going to succeed. I don't like it. It's insanity at this point. It's stupid at this point. It's absolute idiocracy at this point. Like I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just being real. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you keep failing over and over and over again, why in the world would you keep trying? Like, who does that? Like, this is somebody, they really think that they are going to succeed. And the craziest thing about it is they just feel like time is on their side, and it's not. They don't even realize time is not on their side in this matter. Time is not on their side concerning this here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking about how yesterday I released a message about someone being careful of putting on offense after offense after offense after offense. God is watching these people. And he has a track record of every time that they have done this to you. And they are carrying on offense after offense after offense after offense. And for some of y'all, God get them immediately. He punishes them for these things immediately. For some of y'all, y'all have not seen a punishment. It looks as if they're not going to receive a punishment. They will receive their punishment on Judgment Day. The exact same thing that they wanted to happen to you, the demon's going to do that to them. When they reach hell, the demons are going to do the exact same thing that they wanted to happen to you. It's going to happen to them. God, over and over and over again for all eternity, God said he is going to get these people, regardless if they think he is or isn't. You can do whatever you want to do. You can, you know what I'm saying, take all the vitamins that you possibly can and eat all the fresh greens that you want to. And you can try to, work out. And you can, you know what I'm saying, make sure you go to keep up with the doctor. And you constantly checking your health out and making sure everything is good. And you can do all these things all you want to. Baby, when God call you, he gonna call you. And that's the end of it. Ain't nobody gonna be able to tell him what he can and cannot do. And I'm just being real. And God said when he called these people, like, for the most part, it's gonna be a shock. It's going to be appallment. It's going to be surprise. It's not gonna be at a moment where they gonna be expecting him. It's not gonna be at a moment where they gonna have the opportunity to, ask for forgiveness. God said he is not playing around with these people. He wants them to stop. And that be the end of it. It's not a situation where he wants them to stop, repent, and you know what I'm saying, wait a little while and then go back at it. And this is what somebody has been doing this over and over and over again. They stop, they repent, and they're doing well. And then out of nowhere, they just get a hunch that they'll be able to do it and they'll be able to get away with it. So they going to start on it again. God said he is not playing with them. He gonna call them when he get ready. And when he get ready to call them, he is just gone. And that's gonna be the end of it. And God is saying this is not a situation where you are battling this war on your own. You not one deep like they think you are. You not really solo like they think. It's not a situation where you really by yourself. God said he got a whole team working on your case. The team that you have with you is greater than the team coming against you. And they think that you are cowering and you're nervous and you're going to try to run and you're going to do this and you're going to do that and you're going to do all these things. God said this time around, what he is going to tell you to do, what he is going to instruct you to do, what he is going to guide you to do, what he is going to lead you to do, the doors that he is going to open for you are going to be appalling. And you know what I'm saying? For some of you, you've already seen it. And I'm just thinking about how God blessed me with my car. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't even expecting that one. You know what I'm saying? I said I wanted a car for my birthday. But after I got my scooter, I was like, okay, I got me, you know what I'm saying? I got me something. God was like, oh, no, we're not done yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I noticed as soon as I get my little scooter, all of a sudden, stray dogs everywhere. It's like somebody just, got the dog catcher, gathered up a bunch of dogs, drove them to this neighborhood and just dropped them off. You know what I'm saying? And God was like, nope, we're not going to do this. Let's get you a car. Let's get you a car. Let's get you a car. Come on. We're not going to do this. You know what I'm saying? And, in reality, so it's like for somebody, it's a matter of control. It's a matter of control. It is a matter of control. Somebody wants to control you. Like for you may be looking at it from your perspective. Maybe this person wants some money. They ain't even really finna make that much money. They not finna get a lot of money. They not really finna earn big bucks. Like, you know what I'm saying? They may think they are, but they not. God said this is somebody they want to control. They want you to bend at their will. They want you to submit to them. God said the only person you are going to submit to is God. That's it. Christ. That's it. Jesus Christ. God. Yeshua. Yahweh. That's it. And I may have called out 4 different names, but baby, we already know this is just The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That's it. Ain't no situation where you finna be bending your will at no random man. And you know what I'm saying? It really don't matter who it is. Because there are some people that end up in situations where their parents are trying to steer them to do something wrong, steer them into doing evil, steer them, you know what I'm saying? So it's people out here. I saw the other day a story of a mother that was pimping out her 4-year-old daughter. Little girl passed away. And like I just, when I see things like this, I don't understand what could possibly be going through somebody's head for them to think that they want that kind of life for their child. I don't understand what could be what kind of mind process you have to have in order for you to think that it's okay to allow a grown man that can hurt a grown woman to lay down with a baby. I couldn't I can't even I can't fathom. And this is coming from somebody that was hurt at 7. I don't even understand how a man would find that attractive. How is that appeasing? What is what is the thrill in that? In hurting, torturing, and you know what I'm saying, humiliating a baby, a little girl. We are living in a very sick world today. God said for some of you, these people are sick in the head. They twisted in the head. For some of you, it's a situation where they feel like they do it, so why not you? Because you don't want to. If that's what they want to do with their time and their bodies, that's their business. But you are not obligated to join in because that's what they want to do. They can do whatever it is they feel like they need to do. But you ain't got to. Why should you like for what? And you know, the interesting thing about this is it typically in a situation where somebody is doing the same thing as somebody else, there is a very competitive situation, a competitive narrative to it. Everybody's trying to compete with each other. Now, sometimes it is a healthy type thing, but honestly, it's not of God. The interesting thing about this here is this is a situation where somebody is doing something, it's evil, it's wicked, and they find a problem with somebody that is not doing that evil, wicked thing. And this is somebody, it could be a situation where somebody is trying to compete with you because you're not doing what they're doing. So they find you as their enemy. In reality, you aren't their enemy. In reality, you're not even competing with them. In reality, you're not worried about them. In reality, you might not even think about them. It might be a situation where you don't care what they got going on. You don't even care. But they are so focused and worried and concerned about what you got going on and why you won't go ahead and bend at their will. And why won't you just go ahead and do what they want you to? And why won't you just go ahead and this, that, and the third? God said, you're not gonna. This is somebody, they gonna leave this earth and still not see you do this here. It's not gonna happen. And instead of them acknowledging that, accepting that, swallowing that, and going on about their business, they keep on trying. And they keep on trying. And they keep on trying. And they feel like if they send somebody to hurt you bad enough, you're gonna go ahead and do what they want you to. If they send somebody to break your heart to such an extent, you going to go ahead and do what they want you to. If they send somebody to go ahead and do this, that, and the third to you to hurt you enough, you going to go ahead. And for whoever this is for, it's a situation where you have been through so many things due to this person's evil, wicked intentions, and yet and still, you refuse to bend to their will and do what they want to do. They have surrounded you at this point. They have people coming from everywhere trying to bend you to the will that they want you to do. God said you not finna fold. This time, you didn't fold last time. And if they try it again, you not going to fold then either. But God said, what he about to do, this is something that is going to be this already in this situation. It is exciting, not only for you, but for every angel that God got over this case. Like the angels are your caseworkers at this point. God is watching over this situation at this point. God said it's going to be a situation. The angels are excited to do whatever it is God has commanded them to do. It's not a situation where they doing something they don't want to. You know what I'm saying? And we know, like, about this. In the Bible, it tells us about how different angels, they have different gifts and they're best at this. Like this, like we know Archangel Michael, he is the best fighter. And you know what I'm saying? Like there's some that they're good at helping people. There are some that are good at guiding people. There are some that like they're good at different things. God said every angel that he has sent to guide you, to surround you, and to be with you, they are excited to do whatever it is that they need to do to ensure that you're good. And the whatever it is plan that God has came up with, this plan is sure to like succeed. It's not a situation where you are going to fail. And the sad thing is, like I said, in this situation, it's not a matter of like when an enemy come against us, the most interesting thing about it is it's never a matter of they are going to win or they are going to succeed with their plans. It's literally just a matter of they are using people, and the people that they are using are allowing them to use them, and they are just building up a case against themselves. God said, in reality, this ain't even a situation where, you have to do anything. You're going to have to pray for these people. Because when they stand before God and the reality of everything that they have done, the way that they have plotted against you, the pain that they have caused you, the heartache that they have caused you, the traumas that they have caused you, God said they are going to have to come before him and they're going to have to own up to it. God said they're going to have to eat that. When it comes down to it, they are going to have to eat every single thing that they did to you. And it's not a situation where you should be in mourning about what they are doing to you, per se, because they are not going to accomplish their goal. But you should be more so be in mourning for them, because not only are they going to receive judgment here on this earth, for some of y'all, they are in the midst of judgment as I speak. At this moment, they are receiving judgments for what they have done to you, for what they keep plotting against you, for what they keep planning. God said they are in the midst of his judgment. All kind of things are going on, and you may very well, regardless if you know about it or not, regardless if you know who is involved or not, regardless if you know exactly what situation I'm speaking on or not, God said these people are in the midst of his judgment as we speak. They keep trying to say, oh, well, that's just, it's okay, and let's not worry about this, and let's not worry about that, and dot, 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 dot. Baby, God said they are in the midst of his judgment. He is getting on them right now. They not finna get away with what they did to you. They not finna get away with all these plots and plans, and they having little meetings with this one and meetings with that one, and they calling, they gonna plan this, and then they gonna do that, and they gonna do this. God said every single thing that they plotted against you is gonna backfire and hit them straight in the face. God said it's gonna fall at their own feet. God said it's gonna smack them up across the head. God, this is not a situation where what they have plotted against you and planned against you, they are going to overcome you and be able to smile and glee. For some of you, it's a situation where they want you to join them. And I'm being reminded of how in the book of Judith, when the Israelites were surrounded, it was a situation where the army that was coming against them, they wanted them to join them. And they were saying, if they don't join us and they don't destroy their temple, then we gonna have to overtake them, and we gonna have to take them out, and we gonna capture the women, and we gonna slaughter the. God said you better not fold, and you better not bend at they will, and you better stand strong and keep going, God said you better stand strong and keep. They are not going to win this here war. At the end of the day, in the story I was just talking about, Judith went solo with her maid, so two deep, two women, walked down there to the enemy's camp. And they had more people than what Israel had. Went down there to their camp, went into the head commander's tent, and took him out of here. And then, I can't really say it because it's so gruesome what she did. But baby, she's a bad girl. She was a bad girl. She went down, she did that solo. The maid was outside the tent. The maid wasn't in the tent with her. The maid didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Judith did that. God said it's not a situation where you're going to lose. It's not even close. You know what I'm saying? To a situation where you're going to lose. It could even be like they plotting this, they plotting that, they plotting your destruction. For somebody, they plotting to take your life. God said you are not by yourself. You are not handling this on your own. There is an entire team that is working with you. And you know what I'm saying? If you can believe in all of this nonsense that they talking about, you know what I'm saying? If you can believe that, you know, in the aliens, and you can believe in all the, like, you know what I'm saying? Like all the other creatures that are here, like the mermaids, the merpeople, and you believe in these spirits, these demonic spirits that say that they are gods, they lowercase g gods, and they doing all these fallen angels, then you best believe that there are actual angels that did not turn their backs on God, that stand by God's side, that they listen to his commands, and they follow out and follow through with what he asked of them. God said those beings right there, they surround you right now. They are leading you right now. They are guiding you right now. And they're not going nowhere. They are going to defeat that enemy. They not going to win. It's a lose-lose situation. That it's not going to happen the way they think it's going to happen. It's not going to turn out the way they think it's going to turn out. This is not a situation where they are going to overcome you. It's not a situation where they are going to overpower you. It's not a situation. This is somebody they really think that they got you figured out. Because, you know, it's kind of like a situation where after somebody has done something over and over again, they decide to go back to the drawing board and they say, you know what, we're going to change. Like playing football, playing basketball, when you make the little, you know what I'm saying, you make the different, what is it called? And I was watching basketball last night. I forgot what it's called, but they make the plays. They make, thank you, Lord, thank you, Holy Spirit. They make the different plays. So they see that you playing like this. So they say, okay, we're going to change this up, and then we're going to change that up. They don't even realize, they don't take out the time, effort, and energy to stop and think. Every time we do this, God is already 5, 10, 20 steps ahead. He already know what they are going to think about doing before they even doing it. But yet and still, they take out the time, effort, and energy to go ahead and make up these stupid plots. It's stupid. They do it again and again and again, and every single time it's like they end up saying rats. At the end of the day, they trying to figure out who blabbered this and who blabbered that. Ain't nobody have to blabber nothing. Ain't nobody have to snitch. Ain't nobody have to show the plan. Ain't nobody have to say nothing about the plan. Ain't nobody have to do nothing. In reality, it's not even a situation where somebody had to betray their own team, although we know there's no honor amongst thieves. Period. But when it comes down to it, the Holy Spirit can touch whoever he wants to. The Holy Spirit can jump in whoever he wants to. And guess what? When his spirit decides that he going to come up on you, every demonic entity trying to overtake your body that considers your body home, they got to go. They ain't got no choice. They ain't got no choice. Some of these people, they be trying to come against you, and God will jump in them and make them do what he said. And then when he leave and they go back to their little friends, the friends like, what happened? I don't know. They got to do whatever ritual to get to let the spirits come back in them, and they try it again. God jump in them again. Them demons can't overtake God. They not more powerful than the Almighty God. It's not a situation where they gonna be able to overcome you. They not gonna win. They never gonna win. It's a lose-lose situation. They be better off finding something else to do. God said this is a battle that's not gonna be won. This is a battle that is not gonna be won. This is a battle that's not going to be won. This is a battle that's not going to be won. This is a battle that's not going to be won. And at this point, it's stupid. There, I said it. It's pointless. And that's the message. God said you got a whole team on your case. You got a whole team that's watching over you. You got a whole team that's ensuring that everything go as planned. And the next things that God have in store for you, you know what I'm saying? Because they plotting this and they plotting that and they going to do this and they going to do that. God said he already 20 steps ahead of them. Everything, like, and the interesting thing for somebody, every time your enemies attack you, you end up receiving blessings and they end up receiving punishment. And for some reason, they keep doing it. It's just like when Cat Williams say that your haters be your motivators. Like sometimes you don't even think about doing certain things until somebody start trying to talk down on you for not having it or not doing it or not whatever. And then you be like, you know what? I could go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Like, you know what I'm saying? It is like I just feel like for whoever this is for, this person don't even realize, or these people don't even realize that they keep coming against you, and it's like it's pointless. They just keep getting punished over and over and over again, and you keep getting blessed over and over and over again. They not doing nothing but pushing you closer and closer to your destiny. They are not doing nothing but pushing you closer and closer to what God has for you. They really think that they doing something, and they not. Every single time they come against you, they lose. And they keep adding more people into it. They bringing this one in. They bringing that one in. For some of y'all, these people done burnt so many bridges because everybody not going to think like they think. There are some people that their eyes get open and they realize every time we mess with this person as something bad happen, I'm going to leave them alone. They go on about their business. God turns his back to them and let them go on about their business. Go on, do whatever it is that they going to do. They want to carry on with that wickedness. That's their business. He writing it down. But they not finna just, you know what I'm saying? He's going to focus on these people that is deliberately messing with you. And now they done picked up this one, that one, the third. They picking up all these new people. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We got to get it. We got to get them. We got to get them. Baby, that God said this person is wasting their time. For some of y'all, this person been working on you for years. For years, they've been running around crazy, trying to gather you together and get you in this trap. And it has not worked yet. And it's not gonna. God said they wasting their time. It's pointless. It's stupid. It's nonsense. God said they are wasting their time. They will be better off if they just left you alone. But they have caused themselves to be so restless because they are so focused and so determined to bring you down. And every time they try, God lifts you up. It's like this is somebody that thinks that they are succeeding. And sometimes God will even allow it. Like there may be a situation where you fall for it for a little bit, and then God steps and you wake up and you like, oh no, this isn't right. And you get back on track. And when you get back on track, God lifts you up higher than you were before they started messing with you. See, if they would just leave you alone. But every single time they mess with you, God lifts you up higher than you were when they was messing with you. If they would just leave you alone, they wouldn't even have to worry about it. But because they keep on messing with you, God keep lifting you up and raising you up and raising you up and lifting you up. It's to such an extent that it's like they wasting their time. They are causing more calamity in their own lives than they are in yours. And I'm just thinking about certain situations I've been in my life. Y'all already know I lost everything twice. And every single time, God blesses me with much better things than I had in the first place. And it's almost like it's an opportunity. Just like I said, when I came back from the desert, I was like, you know what? I'm finna redo my entire wardrobe. And I'm wearing pink every single day. When I say, for the most part, I chilled on it a little bit because I don't want it to get to idolatry. But for the most part, everything I own is pink. Everything I have, I got a little marble too, because once again, we don't want to be in idolatry. My pots and pans pink. I got pink marble dishes. I got marble and gold knives, marble little chopping board. All my little cooking utensils is pink. Gold silverware. I always wanted gold silverware, and I thought to myself, why don't I have gold silverware? I could buy it. It costs almost the same amount as the silver. Let's go ahead and get it. I just feel like for whoever this is for, God is saying like it's a situation where somebody keep thinking that if they keep on coming after you, they're going to be able to succeed in doing what they want to do. And they don't even realize every time they come after you, you are elevated. It's not a situation where they are going to win. It's stupid. And they coming strong too. And it's funny to me because the way that God is like showing me this is kind of like they really feel as if they gonna win. They be hyped up, excited, so hyped. They call in their new recruits and they let the new recruits know, yeah, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. We're gonna do all these things. You watch, it's gonna be easy. And we're gonna be... None of these people even stop to think, you tried this how many times? And it failed every time. Nobody stops to think, why don't you just, find somebody else to do this here too? Nobody ever stops to think, don't you think it would be smart to just leave this person alone? Nobody ever stops and use any kind of logic or common sense. Everybody just goes blindly with this plan. Blindly with this plan. Eyes wide shut. Clueless. And they all end up going down the rabbit hole trying to come up with all these different plans and plots and how they going to do you this and they going to do you that and watch you going to fall for this and then you going to fall for that and you going to do this and you going to do that. And every single time, everything that they think that they thought they was going to do to you, 9 out of 10 for somebody, God said it happened to them. For some of y'all, it don't happen. It does not come to pass. They end up looking like, what happened? How did this happen? They get all mad. How did we lose? How did you lose your grips on her? How did you let him get away? What are y'all doing? Why wasn't y'all paying attention? Why wasn't y'all this, that, and the third? God said this plan don't never work out. It don't work. It's impossible that they keep coming up with these stupid plans and thinking that they are really going to win. And I'm really like, what I'm hearing in my mind is like I'm not trying to be mean, but God is like, it's impossible that you could be this stupid. I like for somebody to keep coming up with the same plan over and over and over and over again, thinking that it's going to work this time. It don't even make sense. But that's what they think. That's what they think. That's what they think. That's what they think. They think if they keep up with the witchcraft, that's going to work. And they think if they keep up with, the stalking, that's going to work. And if they harass you enough, and maybe if they do this and they do that and they do this, and every time they do something, it don't work. I just feel like this is somebody, you ignore them. And as far as the witchcraft, it ain't going to touch you no way. They be pulling out all the books for somebody. Somebody keeps trying to send people to use sex magic on you. I don't know who that's for. But somebody keep trying to send you, like it's a situation where you think someone is actually trying to date you, and this person is sent deliberately to use sex magic on you. And every time something like this happens to you, it does not work. It's a waste of time. And they really be thinking that they putting it down. They really be thinking that they got it going on. They really be thinking all these things, and God shields you. So, you know what I'm saying? Be careful about that. You know what I'm saying? Be careful about that. I suggest practicing celibacy, to be honest, to be real. If you are in a position to where somebody is trying to trap you, especially if they're trying to traffic you, I would suggest practicing celibacy and being single for a while. I'm just being real. Practice celibacy. It's okay to have friends. It's okay to go out. It's okay to socialize. But practice celibacy and be single for a while. Because this is somebody that they are deliberately sending people to you and they are doing the narcissistic stuff. They are basically showering you with attention and affection, and they, you know what I'm saying, giving you gifts, and they want to take you here and take you there and do all these things. And then they just out of nowhere, they're trying to have you chase after them, and they trying to require you to do this, and you need to do that, and I want to see this, and you should do this. And it, all along they are planning and plotting. And one thing God is showing me is a bidding. Like somebody is trying, like this is someone they want to sell you, and the whole time that they taking you out, they are really going about to people and trying to see who is gonna pay for you, who gonna buy you, who gonna do this, who gonna do that. And you know what I'm saying, for whoever this is for, this can be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying it can be dangerous because you are basically being put in a position where this person is having a lot of people watch you, stalk you, low key. Stalking, you have someone that has people stalking you. This is someone that has people watching you. This is someone and it can be dangerous because even if you get to a position to where you peep what they got going on and you're not down for that, you decide you're not going to date them no more, you let them know you're not going to date them no more, you off minding your own business on a date, they feel like they own you. They feel like they have possession over you. They feel like you are theirs. And that this needs to happen and that needs to happen. And for somebody, it's a situation where you could be on a legitimate date with somebody that wants to date you, with somebody that wants to make you theirs, and they gonna come up to that person and tell that person they need to compensate them for your time. They may do it in front of you, and they will also do it behind your back. And God is saying at this moment in time, it's best that you stay single. At this moment in time, it's best that you don't even worry about dating. At this moment in time, it's best that you just chill, relax. It's not going to be a situation where you're finna be lonely forever. It's not a situation where you're going to be by yourself forever. And you may not even be lonely. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a situation where you just going to be alone by yourself forever. But it is a situation where this is somebody that they don't have no sense. God said he is working on this person. There is a complete assignment upon you and your case. There are angels assigned to your case that are going about causing havoc and mayhem in these people's lives. And until they leave you alone, the havoc and mayhem is going to stay. Until they leave you alone, God's foot is going to remain on their neck. And, you know, it's going to take for it to click. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody, this has happened to you over and over again. This is nothing new to these people. Some of these people, they trying to hold on to that grip. God said until they let go, that havoc and mayhem that's going on in their life is going to remain. It's like a whirling wind around them. Everything is falling apart. Everything is going wrong. But they feel as if they just go ahead and accomplish it this time. For some of y'all, they have actually made a pact with each other that no matter how bad things get, they are going to carry on because they want to accomplish taking you down. God said they are not going to succeed. They're not going to succeed. They are basically, and this is like what is really sad about it, if they would just leave you alone, they wouldn't even have to worry about this. But they think that they supposed to be making money off of you. And they think that you're supposed to be doing this, that, and the third. That ain't your responsibility. Whatever it is, it's not your fault. Like, you know what I'm saying? For some of you, somebody then tried to sell you off. And you need to do what they said that you was going to do. But when it come down to it, they shouldn't have promised somebody on your name and what you was gonna do and you gonna do this, that, and the third, and they ain't even consult you about it. Then ask you nothing. Like in reality, for some of y'all, they should have known it was a big no. And you know, I'm being reminded of when I was younger. I went to one of my relatives' house for the summer. And she made some greens, or it was either greens or cabbage or something. For those that don't know, I do not eat cooked greens. I eat greens. I have lettuce growing back here. I do not eat cooked greens. I don't like it. It is slimy, and it's to me, the smell and everything, I can't take it. I can cook them, but I ain't gonna eat it. I'm just being real. And because I don't like the smell, I don't like cooking them. And I don't eat it, so I don't see the point in me cooking them. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, with that being said, only time I would cook, you know what I'm saying, spinach or something like that is if I, you know, like I was dating somebody that liked it, so I went ahead and cooked some for him. But in reality, me personally, I ain't gonna eat that. I eat me a salad. I like my vegetables like in their natural state, to be honest. Some of them I eat cooked, but for the most part, and the only ones that really I eat cooked is like tomatoes, onions, garlic, celery, a few things, carrots, asparagus is kind of almost like I cook it, but it's just kind of like I put heat on it, put the oil and the salt in there, and that's it. We not finna sit in there and get it to its soggy and slimy state. I don't like that. I don't like it one bit. I can't stunt. But anyways, this relative was told that I eat everything. I don't know why she was told that, because that was not true. You know what I'm saying? And I sat at the table for hours looking at them greens and looking at her and looking at the greens and looking at her and crying and saying, you need to get my mom on the phone, because I don't know why in the world. Somebody, I don't know who told you that, but that is not true. I don't eat everything. Somebody went and told somebody that you was going to do something that you wasn't going to do. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't tell you nothing about it. Like, you ain't find out about you. This is something you had no idea. This was done behind your back. And the funny thing about it is, I'm laughing, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not funny. It's not a laughing matter. But at the same time, it's not going to come to pass. You know what I'm saying? So we can laugh. But I'm just saying this to say, like, it's a situation where this is somebody, they went and they was giving all these high hopes. And they was talking about, you going to do this, you going to do that. I'm even thinking about how, in a movie, Lottery Ticket, when he went around and he was, trying to get money to borrow until he got the money from the ticket. And you know what I'm saying? It's like this is somebody, they went around and they may have got bonds and they may have got monies and they got all kind of stuff going on based on what they said you was going to do. You never agreed to this. It's not, you never said you was going to do that. You never said you was going to do that. And now it's time for you to do what they said you was going to do. And you're not about to do it. Because you never said you was going to do that. This is not something you agreed to. That's what they agreed to. You didn't sign nothing. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't put a stamp your finger on no blotted line and nothing like that. And frankly, you ain't seen none of the money. So why in the world is it a situation where you got to pay back for what they don't have nothing to do with you? God said it has nothing to do with you. See, sometimes people will go and they will put like root work on people. And I've seen this in films, and I know it happened in real life. People will put root work on people. They'll like borrow money so they can get into a different country, or they'll borrow money to travel, or they'll borrow money for this, that, and the third. And the person that is giving them the money will put some root work. They'll put some witchcraft on that person. And if they don't bring the money back, something gonna happen to them. If they don't give them back their money, something gonna happen to them. And this is how a lot of women and other people as well, men as well, end up falling into the line of work of prostitution. And this person that gave them whatever resource ends up pimping them out. This is somebody. You don't owe nobody nothing. And because you don't owe nobody nothing, every time they try to put a spell on you, witchcraft on you, they try to do this, that, and the third, it don't work. You don't owe them anything. God is not like slow. God is not like this. It's not a situation where God is not seeing what they're doing. They really believe in their heart that God didn't see the fact that they took that money and they spent it on themselves. They really think that God did not see that they like for somebody, it's a situation where this is someone, they trying to act as if you owe them for this, that, and the third. And in reality, either these are things that they were supposed to do for you. Like this would be like somebody's husband saying, she owes me because I took care of her. And she owes me because I made sure she was good for this amount of years and she could stay home and she could take care of the kids and she did this. She was able to live this kind of way. That's what he's supposed to do. Hello. Hello. That's what he's supposed to do. That's his job. You don't owe him for that. That will be like somebody, parents saying, well, I took care of you for this amount of years and I did this, that, and the third. That's what a parent does. It's not a situation where you are, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm a strong believer and we're supposed to take care of our parents. Don't get it twisted. If your parents are in a position where they need help and they can't do it no more, I'm a strong believer that you are supposed to take care of your parents. But I don't believe that you should have to sell your body in order to make sure they good. It is entirely too many other jobs going on out here for somebody to have to stand on a corner just to make sure their parents is good. Let's be real. No, we're not finna do that. Why should you be damned to hell? Because you need to, you know what I'm saying? It's too many other things that you could possibly do. God said, in reality, for whoever this is for, you don't owe this person any money. You don't owe them anything. And if you have decided to, or if you have ever wanted to, for some of you, you already paid them back anyway. That's for somebody. For some of you, due to the fact that they have done so many wicked things to you, you don't pay them, you don't have to owe them anything. You don't have to give them anything. God allowed certain things to happen to you to cross out what they're talking about. Sometimes we don't even realize that somebody will do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we'll end up like somebody will steal something. And they are thinking that they are stealing it just to be wicked towards you, or just to be evil towards you, or because they have hate in their hearts towards you for one reason or another. And in God's eyes, whatever debt that they felt like you had with them is cleared. Whatever witchcraft they try to put on you, it ain't gonna go no more. It, like for some people, it'll be a situation where somebody will try to set you up. It'll be a situation where somebody will try to do some kind of evil to you. It'll be a situation where somebody will cause you some kind of harm. And they think that they thinking that they got you back anyway. They thinking that they got you. They're causing you this, they're doing that, they're doing all these things. God said you don't owe them nothing. The debt is cleared. Regardless if you paid them by actually giving them money, or if you have helped out with something for them, or if it's a situation where they have caused so much calamity in your life that it's not even a situation where you owe them. They may owe you at this point. That's for somebody. Especially if it's a situation where what this person is talking about you owe them for, that was something they were supposed to do, and they have been doing things to cause calamities in your life. It's not a situation where you owe them. They owe you. For all the pain and suffering that they have caused in your life, talking about they getting you back, and you ain't do nothing to them. Whoo! I was not expecting this message to be this long, baby. But this is a long one. This is a long one. But God said you don't owe this person nothing. They can't put no root work on you. They, like, whatever it is, this is somebody, they keep thinking if they do certain things. And for some of you, they set up traps to try to put you in a position to where you will owe them. God said, due to the fact of what they took from you, due to the fact of whatever pain they caused you, due to the fact of whatever calamities they have caused in your life, you don't owe them not one red cent. And whatever witchcraft they try to put on you is not going to pass. It will not come to pass. Everything got to go by God this. Everything got to go by God this first. And he is going to look over that and say, nope. Denied. Whew, baby, it's time for me to go live now. I thought I was going to get more than one little video done before I go live, but that's cool. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. God said for whoever this is for, you don't have no worries. There's no need for you to stress. There's no need for you to, you know what I'm saying, to feel as though you know, like, don't, chill, relax. God said he got this. He got this. It's under control. You got a whole team surrounding you. And these people that think they coming up with these little plots and plans and they doing all this stuff, God said they wasting their time. That part. And that's the message. They wasting their time. They wasting their efforts, and they wasting their resources, and they wasting their energy. And then on top of all of the things that they are wasting, they are receiving the wrath of God on top of that. On top of that. And he not done yet. He doing little bitty things while they keep carrying on. And then eventually it's going to get to a point to where God is going to, for somebody, God is going to remove you in some kind of way. And it's not going to be the way that they think. It's not going to be the way that they think. God said it's not a situation where God is going to do what they think he's going to do. It's not. It's going to be and every time that God has put me in a position to where he removed me, regardless to if it's from a neighborhood, a city, a country, whatever, a town, a state, whatever, God is saying it's not going to be the way that they think, and it's not going to be to the place that they think. And this is going to be a situation where they will not be able to control your surroundings. It's not going to be a situation where they're going to be able to control how you get there. It's not going to be a situation where they're going to just know, and they know this, and they know that, and they know all these things. God said they have no idea what he about to do. You don't even know what he about to do, but he about to do it when he get ready. But at the moment, he letting them build up their offenses. At the moment, he letting them carry on. And he jotting down everything they do. Just keeping score. For some of you, it was a situation where God is allowing this to happen so that when he do get ready to move you, you don't owe nobody nothing. Can't nobody say that you need to do this, that, and the third. Ain't nobody gonna be able to fix their mouth and say that you need to do this and you need to do that and you need to tell them this and you need to share that and all this. Oh, no. See, sometimes God will allow people to do evil to us for a certain amount of time so that we can get it in our head that we can't trust them. So that we can get it in our head that we need to watch them. Like, because for some of you, when you receive whatever blessings that God has in store for you, there are going to be some people that are going to have their hand out. It could be a situation where there are going to be some people that are going to feel entitled to it. There are going to be some people that are going to feel as though you need to share with them. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to do all these things. God said he is showing you the hand of people around you right now. And once he get done showing you the hand, and it's like, this can be a very painful situation to be in, because when you are like, I just feel like this is somebody that sometimes the people that are coming against you, you love them, you care about them. Confirmation. You cherish them. It's like you would never want anything that they want to happen to you to happen to them. And you, like, when you get this blessing, you will want to share it with them, right? God is saying it's not intended for you to share with this person. It's not intended for you to share with anybody else. It is intended for it to be yours. And for you to share with people that are genuine. For you to share with people that are loving. For you to share with people that are deserving. Not to just share with anybody. Especially not somebody that is seeing themselves. They consider themselves your enemy. You don't consider them your enemy. They consider themselves your enemy. God said I'm telling you. They consider themselves your enemy. God is going to show you the hand of those around you that you thought were a friend, but are truly a foe. He gonna let them act up. And I'm sorry. God said my condolences for somebody, because this is going to be like the end of some friendships, the end of some relationships, the end of some, like, the partnerships. But God said he is showing you these people hand now. So when you get your blessing, there ain't going to be no, none of that. God said he he wants you to know what's real. Because I know me personally, I've been there. I know what it feels like to get a blessing and you just giving the blessing out. And you sharing here, you sharing there, you helping out so many people, and then boom, bam, you realize that the people you was helping, the people that you was trying to help out, they ain't even really rocking with you like that. And if it was the other way around, they wouldn't even tell you that they had a blessing. They wouldn't even tell you that you know what I'm saying, they got a new car. They wouldn't even tell you that they got a new house. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying, you need to go somewhere important. They wouldn't even give you a ride. They don't care if you got gas money or not. They act like you can't even get in their car. They got so many other things to do. They got so many other places to go, so many other people to see. And I just feel like for whoever this is for, God is saying when it come down to it, some of these here people, they gonna have their mouths wide open when God bless you. But in reality, it is what it is. There will be regrets. There will be a lot of regret going on. There'll be some people that's gonna try to come in and they're gonna try to say that, oh, we should do this and we could do that and this can happen and that can happen. God said, no, it can't. He is doing this the way he is doing it for a reason. God said this is something you should be excited about. It's going to hurt a little bit. But go ahead. God said rip the Band-Aid off. It's going to hurt a little bit, but he about to rip the Band-Aid off. And this is for somebody. It's going to hurt, but he going to rip the Band-Aid off, and he going to show you some people hands real quick. So you won't be trying to pull these people in on what you got going on what God got in store for you. For some of you, you would end up sharing details with people that don't need to know the details of what he has for you. And that's why you don't know what he gonna do. That's why he hasn't even, this is something that he has not even unfolded to you. You don't even know. But that's okay. God said when the time is right, you are going to know exactly what's going on. When the time is right, you're going to see it. When the time is right, he will reveal it to you. And that's the message for somebody. For somebody, God said that he has a team around you concerning your case. You may be in the midst of being surrounded by your enemies, but He is seeing everything going on with your case. And I pray that this breakdown is helpful to you, so that you can find understanding in what God is doing right now. Because it's not a situation where He just left you. It's 10 o'clock. I got to go. It's not a situation where He just left you. It's a situation where He is showing you the hand of your enemies. He's showing you who sees themselves as your enemy. You don't see them as the enemy. They see themselves as your enemy. And He is also going to allow you to receive the blessings that He has in store for you. That's the message, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Lord, if you stayed for the whole hour, drop a comment. Okay? Drop a comment. Drop a dancing comment or something, baby. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.